Welcome back to Umland Stadium then for the second half of this Peninsula Athletic League Bay Division matchup between the host Burlingame Panthers and the visiting Aragon Dons. Stephen Davies here with you on the Bay Area Online Sports Network. Tied up at a goal apiece then as Gabe Hyman's 20th minute goal gave the Panthers a lead. A lead, unfortunately, they only enjoy for 4 minutes as Nick Delmonico's free kick tied this one up at 1 apiece. And we're underway here in the second half of play. Burlingame in the white uniforms. Aragon in the scarlet and black hooped jerseys. Here's Christian Torres then, hounded by two defenders. Sophomore Marcus Grunman and the junior Jared Johnson, and a throw to the Panthers. Given away in the middle of the park. Looped into the box. Diaz will have a second crack at this one. That one's cleared away by O'Driscoll. Back only as far as Delmonico, who sends that out of play. So Burlingame had a big scalp already on this season, taking a 2-1 victory over Calmont here at Umland Stadium. As Hyman, who had the goal in this game for the Panthers, scored a brace to give the Panthers an upset 2-1 victory. They're looking to do the same here this afternoon, especially considering they're missing two of their key players in Kai Gallia and Evan O'Shea. And this would be a win that Coach Jacob Kirschenbaum would be very pleased with indeed. Throw-ins given to Burlingame. So the sun, perhaps not so much of a factor now for Nathan Maychak as it was for Alessandro Franco in the first half. Could be fair to say the sun played a role in that free kick goal scored by Delmonico. But now with the sun beginning to set and the shadows almost entirely enveloping the field here at Umland Stadium, it should not be so much of a concern for the visiting goalkeeper here in the second half of play. So a battle for the ball over on the far side. It's won by Aragon, and Brian Lim will send this one forward, looking for Torres. Couldn't find the target. Burlingame back in possession now with Sean Saunders. And he emerges from the pile with the ball. Squares that into the middle for Wakasa. Turns inside his man. Has to go with the right foot, and it's saved by Maychak. Antonio Sandoval, who limped off after about 15 minutes of the first half, has returned to the center-back position for Aragon, and he's in possession, and perhaps wasn't expecting Maychak to send it his way. Sends it forward with the right foot. I want to challenge that. Play on given by the referee, and now Aragon have numbers as they come forward. That ball sent through there by Diaz, looking for Perlman, who gives chase, and Franco is there to make the save. So 44 minutes in. And the referee wants a quick word with Bryce Redmond, the captain. So we're back underway. That was a little strange. Goal kick was perhaps taken a little too quickly for the referee's liking. Alexander Ong on the field. He's wearing 22. Sends that one forward for Grunman. Great flick with the right foot. Finds Hyman in space. Hyman one-on-one. Shoots right at the goalkeeper. Oh, Hyman had the time there. He had to step on his defender. Delmonico was slow to come back, to come across, to defend. And Hyman so close to a brace in the game. Oh, nice turn away there by Ong. Ong around his defender. Continues his run down the left. And a foul is given. Nice work there by the sophomore, Alexander Ong, who garners the free kick. About 5 or 6 yards outside the penalty area here on the left side of the field. 4 players on the edge of the semicircle to the far side. Wakasa at the top of the semicircle. Bryce Redmond also lurking over there as well. It will be Grunman to take the free kick to the back post. Punched away nicely by Maychak. That spins out of play, and that's going to be a corner kick. So Maychak came off his line, and traffic punched it away with the right hand, but takes an awkward carom off the fist, and Burlingame will have a corner kick. So junior Nate Potter in the game. He's wearing 18 at the far post. Hyman lurking on the edge of the box. Redmond right around the penalty spot. And Saunders is also making a run to the near post. Cleared away, only to the edge of the box. Redmond was there. Ong has it. Sends that one forward. And despite Saunders giving chase, will go out of play for a goal kick. 46 minutes of play. 1-1 the score. Hyman, the goal scorer for Burlingame. And Delmonico for Aragon. That victory against Calmont coming in the pouring rain in what can only be described as appalling conditions. And to be fair, this is perhaps one of the few matches played this season where the conditions are acceptable here. No wind, balmy evening here for late January, so certainly conditions the players appreciate playing in a lot more than all the recent rain we've had around here in the Bay Area. So a free kick given to the Dons. And they'll send us forward from the left back position. Calmly headed away there by O'Driscoll. Potter was underneath that one. Turnover of possession. And Grunman flicks that forward. Saunders. Battling a defender on the right side, and the throw given to the Dons. Lanthea will take it for Aragon. Looking for Perlman. Perlman weaves his way through traffic and does well to escape a couple defenders. Squares that one forward, looking for Torres. Just a little too strong. Nicely played through ball, though. Torres had cut between defenders. The pass just a little bit too strong for Christian Torres. Well defended there by Romero. Sends it back to Maychak. Only had to be quick to get rid of that one. Not the greatest of clearances. And Sandoval comes to his rescue and boots it into touch for a Burlingame throw. Hyman's goal coming in the 20th minute of the first half. Delmonico's in the 24th. Sandoval with the right foot boots it away. Only as far as Redmond. Flicked on first time. Good first touch there by Perlman. Forward for Torres. I think it passes defender. Well defended there by Johnson. Grunman battles for it. Wins possession. Sends it out to Rosic. Now onto the right side. Right foot across. Takes a deflection off a defender. And wheeled away by Delmonico. Aragon with a little trouble clearing at the moment. Ong is in there to win back possession. Queued up on the right foot. Sandoval with the challenge. Back to Redmond. Now Wakasa. 1-2 exchanged nicely. Wakasa is tripped up. And that's going to be a free kick. As Liam Ladd was adjudged to be too strong in the tackle. Now this is a dangerous position indeed for a free kick. We've seen Delmonico hammer one home already today. And will Gabe Hyman fancy his chances here from almost 30 yards out? 4 men in the wall then for the Dons. Redmond in there as well to keep them. So Hyman will stand over this and he'll have a go. Right-footed effort swerves away, and a tremendous save by Maychak to turn that around the far post. And that ball was swerving as it dipped and then caromed off the turf. A tough save. Palmed away for a corner kick. The sophomore Marcus Grunman then will do the honors. Hyman at the edge of the penalty area. Nate Potter, perhaps the tallest player on this Burlingame team, right on the penalty spot. Everyone behind the ball, bar one, punched away. Nicely done by Maychak. Only as far as Rosic. And Aragon now have numbers to counter on the break. Perlman calls for it, gets it, flicks it forward. Well defended there by O'Driscoll. Flag is up here on the near side. And a free kick is given for handball. O'Driscoll had his right hand up to try and prevent that from hitting him flush in the face. And the Dons have a free kick. 51st minute of play, 1-1 the score. Delmonico will cue this one up left-footed from about 35 yards out. 6 players in the box, floats this one in to the back post. Headed on first time, save made by Franco. Off the glancing header by Torres, Franco is there to make the save. So chances at both ends now for both teams in the last couple of minutes. Ong is fouled from behind, and that's going to be a free kick as he's tripped up by Perlman. Redmond quickly takes a free kick. O'Driscoll sends it forward. And knocked into touch by Hernandez. Well, just like in the first half, it took both teams a little time to warm up, but action at both ends of the pitch over the last 5 minutes or so this half. No fewer than 4 players battling forward. Burlingame come away with it. And Wakasa is fouled and a free kick given as Sandoval makes the challenge. Redmond and Rosic will exchange passes with Redmond. Turns away from his man. Wakasa attracting the attentions of 3 defenders there, and Aragon come away with it. Now here they come on the break, and that's too strong there for Perlman. And Alexander Ong wins it back for the Panthers. Here's Rosic. Redmond continues his run. Tries to send a through ball down the right channel and cleared away by the Dons. Only as far as O'Driscoll. Led tried to find Hernandez on the left. Instead sends it into touch for a Panther throw-in. It's like Marcus Lau might be ready to come back on. He got booked, of course, in the first half. Well won in the midfield there by Brian Lim. Good ball into space now as Romero makes the run from right back. And Romero's pass looking for Torres, but played behind him. And the Panthers clear it away with ease. A reminder of the JV matchup to follow after the conclusion of the varsity matchup here this afternoon from Unlimited Stadium. Here's Ladd. Turns inside his man well. Still Ladd. And that surely is a foul from behind, and it is indeed, as O'Driscoll catches Perlman. And now this is a part of the pitch perhaps where Delmonico fancies his chances for a second time. He's already scored once from about a similar distance. Will he try on goal again? Delmonico will stand over this one. 4 players in the wall for the Panthers. He hit that first one right-footed. Will he find the back of the net a second time? Delmonico then, with the left foot, takes a deflection, and it's in! Nick Delmonico hits his second free kick of the day off a deflection inside the 18-yard box, and the Dons are back in front 2-1. Desperately unlucky with the Panthers on that occasion as Franco guessed the right way as that ball was swinging in towards the near post. It took a bounce off a Panthers player, went the other way. Franco had already committed to diving to his left, and the Dons lead 2-1. Potter will take a seat. Marcus Lau is back on. And the Dons have the lead for the first time in the match. Nick Delmonico's second free kick goal of the day to put the Dons back in the driver's seat. Oh, Rosic turns his man well. He's done that a few times today. They have to send it all the way back, though, to Franco. Flicked on with the back heel by Rosic, only as far, though, as Perlman. Continues his run. Perlman loses it and takes down Grunman in the process. And the referee wants a word with Perlman. And with Diaz. Safe to say he told the captain there, make sure your number 10 doesn't do that again or he's going in the book. Free kick taken then by Jared Johnson. High ball into the box. Hyman is underneath this one. Heads it forward, looking for Rosic. Sandoval clears only as far as Wakasa. Wakasa tries to cue it up with the right foot. Pass forward to Rosic, and Sandoval is there with a crunching tackle, and a free kick is given outside the box, and the Aragon defenders are quite rightly incensed because they thought that Sandoval got the ball first. Unfortunately, the tackle was from behind. And now Sandoval is trying to say that no harm was meant, but the referee is going to give a free kick, and Sandoval is going in the book. So both Torres and Sandoval have been booked. And Sandoval is going to take a seat as he's replaced by Zavala Sanchez. So a free kick, the edge of the penalty area. So this is maybe a yard or so from the edge of the 18-yard box. Hyman came ever so close in the first half with a dipping right-footed free kick that just sailed over the crossbar. This time he's a couple yards closer to the goal. Maychak trying to set his wall. He's got two players further behind him. They almost assume that Hyman is going to go right for it. So let's see. 4 players inside the box and for the Panthers. Hyman not pleased about something in the alignment of the Dons players. And now he may even move the ball back a couple of paces here. 2 free kick goals already in the match. Will there be a third? Hyman feinted to take the free kick. Gathers himself, shoots, and it's saved by Maychak. Follow-up is put in the back of the net by Rosic. It's 2-2. Maychak did a tremendous job to palm a stinging free kick from Hyman, but could not hold on to it. The ball bounced around inside the 6-yard box, and Milan Rosic, the freshman, has tied this up at 2 goals apiece. And just like in the first half, when Burlingame took the lead and Aragon answered right back, Aragon take the lead and Burlingame come right back. It's 2 goals apiece in the 59th minute of play. Well, to both teams' credit, neither team has sat back. They both continue to attack. Cleared away by Delmonico. Diaz. To Romero. And Lim is there to win back possession for the Dons. Oh, nice footwork there from Perlman. Good ball forward for Perlman, looking for Diaz. But cleared away by Burlingame. And that's going to be a throw to... Oh, thought it was going to be a throw to the Dons. But Burlingame will maintain possession, and Ong will take the throw. So 2 goals for Delmonico for the Dons. 1 apiece for Hyman and Rosic. Here's the throw from Ong. And right off the forehead of Brandemark out of play for Panther throw. You get the feeling that there are more goals still to come in this one. Off Diaz now to play for another Panther throw-in. Brandemark. Oh, good sliding tackle there, and a foul is given, and that's going to be a yellow card. Oh, it's actually, it may be of the red variety. Sent off is Jared Johnson. So Johnson is sent off, and Burlingame are down to 10 men, and concern for Brandemark. Well, at the very least, it's a 50-50 ball. Johnson did go in studs up, but he did appear to get the ball before the man, but Brandemark went down in a heap, and the referee didn't take much time to brandish the red card, and Johnson, who'd been outstanding up until that point, has been sent off, and the Panthers now down to 10 men. So it's going to be a free kick to the Dons. It's 2 goals apiece in the 62nd minute of the match. So the referee has some words for the captain here. He's pleading his case for the challenge that was just made. Hyman saw that differently, obviously, than the referee did, but the decision has been made, and Jared Johnson's role in today's game has come to a conclusion. Perhaps more importantly for the Dons, they have the man advantage now for the final 17 minutes of the match. Delmonico's free kick into the box is headed away only as far as Diaz, who squares it back across the face of the goal, and it's cleared away finally by Grunman, who gets a good solid boot underneath that one. Rosic gives chase, and Delmonico now will lose possession. It's a Burlingame throw. Rosic wants it quickly. He gets it. Or Hyman, gets it quickly. Hyman battling against lead and cleared away by the Dons. So 2-2 the score. The Panthers down to 10 men, and the substitution about to be made by Burlingame as Sean Rodriguez, who exited earlier on in the first half with an injury following an encounter with a Dons player, is ready to come back out onto the pitch. And he is going to replace, give you that in just a moment. So it is indeed Rodriguez back on. And Sean Saunders will take a seat. Saunders had the assist on the first goal, that wicked right-footed cross into the box that Hyman was able to finish in style. So Burlingame down to 10 men. Ong works against his defender, and down he goes. And this might be a card, and it is indeed, for Oscar Romero. So that's 3 yellow cards now for Don's players, Romero, Sandoval, and Torres. And a free kick here on the edge of the 18-yard box. The frustrations here on both parts starting to boil over a little bit. Don's players were not particularly impressed with that challenge by Johnson on Brandemark. But the Panthers have the free kick. A little too deep to the far post and over everybody. And Hernandez will knock this into touch for a Burlingame throw. 65th minute here. Allowed to take the throw. Wakasa. Marked by Delmonico. Wakasa cues it up with the right foot. Took a bounce off Delmonico. And now Aragon will look to break on the counterattack. with Brian Lim. Well, one back, though, by the Panthers. Retreating now is O'Driscoll, and he has no choice but to send it back to Franco. Sends it forward with the right foot, only as far as Torres. Here's Diaz giving chase. Diaz with a toe poke, gets possession back. Flick forward first time. Snuffed out well by Burlingame, but the danger's still there. Diaz around his man. Did that go across the byline? It's headed in, but the ball was adjudged to have gone across the byline, and it's going to be a goal kick for Burlingame. A let off there, perhaps, for Burlingame. And a substitution ready to be made here for the Dons. And it's going to be Osvaldo Bernal, the senior, who's going to come on for the impressive Josh Perlman. Delmonico, under a little pressure, sends it into touch. Lau to take the throw. Rosic. Oh, was in two minds there all the way, and possession stolen away by the Dons. Giving chase is Hernandez. He can't get there. It's cleared by Burlingame, but a free kick is given for a foul off the ball. Aragon continue a run from right back. That's Daniel Jadala into the game. He's wearing 18. He made the run from right back. First touch deserts Lanthea there, but Aragon may still capitalize. That's Bernal, his first touch, and cleared away by Rodriguez out of play. So Aragon now have a throw inside the attacking third in the 68th minute of the match, tied up at 2 apiece. Here's Hyman. Looking for Rosic on the run. Oh, well defended there by Zavala Sanchez. Beats a couple of men, too, and finds Jadala in space on the right side. Diaz. This is Lynn. Gives away possession, though. Grunman. Wakasa. On calls for it on the left wing. Doesn't get it. Wakasa's still battling here with Brandemark. And now in space to Rodriguez. Searching ball forward. Lau gives chase, but Maychak is there. O'Driscoll. Rodriguez. Back to O'Driscoll. Pressure applied by Brandemark. Sends it back to Franco, who clears. Bernal can't get to it. Headed back to Bernal, excuse me. But Rodriguez does well to win possession. Here's Hyman. Hyman turns inside 2 defenders. And back to O'Driscoll. Ong has space to work with here on the left. Closed down quickly by Brandemark. Oh, turns his man well. Ong continues his run forward, but gives possession away. Brandemark. Oh, great flick through with the right foot, looking for Hernandez. Hernandez in the center there. Just a little bit too strong, but they get the throw. Into the 70th minute of play. 2-2 the score. Brandemark's throw. Diaz chests it down. Flicks it forward with the right foot. And goes harmlessly out of play. So Burlingame are going to make a substitution as Gunnar Hansen back in. And Grunman, who's had an impressive game, will take a seat. Here's Ong. Gives possession away. Diaz is under there and a foul as Wakasa is clipped on the heels by Diaz. Remember, Burlingame down a player after Jared Johnson was sent off for a sliding challenge on Johan Brandemark. Free kick to the Panthers. Here's O'Driscoll. Rodriguez. Lau has made a good run down the right side. Burlingame have numbers to work with now. It's Lau still. Lau tried to cross it into the box. Falls to Hyman. Tried to turn inside his man. Diaz was there to make the challenge. Here's Brandemark now as the Dons look to counter. Ball in space to Bernal. Delmonico. Bernal. Zavala Sanchez. Here's Diaz, hounded by two players. Back to his center back, Ladd. And Delmonico will bring this one forward. A brace for Delmonico, both on free kicks. One with the right foot, one with the left. Delmonico, a pass forward, looking for Brandemark, and well closed down there by Ong as Franco makes the save. Into the 72nd minute of an entertaining matchup between these two Bay Division rivals. Wakasa flicks it forward. Hyman gives chase. Oh, and the Aragon defenders run into each other, and that is going to be a Burlingame throw. And a card is given to Hernandez. Hernandez for a challenge off the ball. The fourth Dons player to go in the book, and a substitution required then as Lucas Faber makes his appearance in the game. So a chippy game, to say the least. 5 yellow cards, 1 red card issued, and the straight red to Johnson. Right footed into the box. Good control by Hyman. Squares it up for Rosic. Turns inside his man. Still Rosic. Back to Hyman. Hits it first time, and what a save. That's an outstanding save there by Maychak. Excellent work by Rosic. Turning inside the defender. Squaring it to Hyman, who had no doubt that he was going to hit it first time and produce an excellent save from the Aragon goalkeeper. Opening up a little bit now inside the last few minutes. Here's Diaz, sends that one forward. Giving chase is Bernal, and Rodriguez, no choice but to clobber it away into touch. Throw into the Dons, 73rd minute of the match. Will there be another goal in this one? Zavala Sanchez steps past one man, flicks it forward. He's onside, across the face of the goal. Brandemark makes it 3-2. Lovely work down the left side, and what a touch by Osvaldo Bernal. Brandemark was all alone in front of goal and smashes it into the roof of the net to give Aragon the 3-2 lead. And chance of Heza Jr. come up from the Aragon bench. It's 3-2. Brandemark could not have hit that shot that was maybe 2 yards from the goal line into the roof of the net. I'm surprised it didn't burn a hole in the roof of the net. Now, how will the Panthers answer? Good ball forward from Rosic to Lau. Lau. Good cross into the box for Hyman's header is wide of the far post. That was a tremendous cross from Marcus Lau. And Hyman went toe-to-toe with Liam Ladd. Had the height advantage and just could not steer his header on target. Brennan Cosenza about to make his debut in today's match, as perhaps Coach Kirschenbaum will send forward another player looking for the equalizer in this one. 3-2. There's the man who scored the third goal, Brandemark in possession. Searching ball forward for Diaz, and a clumsy challenge, and somehow Faber was the guilty party in that one. Redmond will restart the action then for the Panthers. Into the 76th minute of play now. Lau. Good ball forward. Hyman was surrounded by Aragon defenders. They win back possession, and Diaz tries to flick that one forward. Wakasa. Bounced off Brandemark, who wins possession. Brandemark flicks it forward now, looking for Fayette Faber, and knocked out of play. Throw to the Dons. It's Jadala to take the throw then for the Dons. Flipped on by Lim. Zavala Sanchez beats one man, loses his footing, and now Burlingame come back the other way. Here's Cosenza, and his first touch let him down there. Easily won by Lanthea. Zavala Sanchez hits that one forward first time, had it clear by Rodriguez. Diaz. Still Diaz. Oh, almost threaded that ball through three defenders looking for Bernal. And back it comes the other way now for Burlingame. Rodriguez. Ong. Here's Hansen. Good ball. Cosenza's giving chase. He's around one defender. Boxes out a second. Play on, says the referee. But well defended at the end of the day by Aragon as Lanthea sends that into touch. Cosenza used all of the shoulder to knock Delmonico off the ball. Here's Rosic. Lau. Rodriguez. Right-footed ball into the box. Cleared away by Ladd. Ong. Hansen. Still Hansen. Back to Ong. Oh, well defended by Aragon. Only as far as Redmond. This little dummy there. Good play along the left wing. Hansen's continue to run. Hits that one in with the left foot. Did it take a deflection? It did not. Goal kick. 78th minute now. Maychak sends that one forward. And headed by Brandemark, remains in play. Hansen's underneath that one, and he is fouled. Challenged from behind by Brian Lim. So a free kick to the Panthers. Every Panthers player in the attacking half of the field. The only player behind the ball now is Rodriguez. And Ong will take the free kick. Hyman being marked by Ladd. The edge of the 18-yard box on the far side. Here's a free kick from Ong. Headed away by Aragon. Crossing first time. Rodriguez was there. Back to Ong. Hansen. Battling with Brandemark. Aragon still having a little trouble clearing this one. Backheeled in play. Kept in play, and Redmond now harried by two defenders, has to send it back to Franco, a collision, and the card is coming out once again. Who's it going to this time? And it's shown to Fayette Faber. So another yellow card issued, and a free kick quickly taken. And the referee not quite ready for it to go that quickly. Referee's hand probably hurting from all the names he's had to put in the book so far tonight. So Rosic take the free kick. Here's Ong. Well defended there by Lim to knock that into touch. Time now being kept on the field by the referee. Can the Panthers summon some late magic in this one to tie it up at 3 apiece? Rodriguez. Looking for Lau. Finds Lau off the header by the Dons player. Looking forward for Hyman. As far as Hansen. Ong has made a run down the left. Picks him out. Still Ong. Oh, gets just muscled out of the way by Brandemark. And he'll send that into touch. Into the final moments of the match now. And Burlingame still searching for the a goal to try and tie this one up. Goals by Delmonico and Brandemark. The difference in this one, a push. And it should be a free kick to Burlingame. And now Perlman and Redmond will exchange words. Free kick given to be taken by Rodriguez. Cleared away by Delmonico. Rodriguez at the other end of this one. Looks for Rosic. Flicked on first time by Bernal. Offside's given. To the amusement of the crowd, Ong sends it forward. Loud turns his man. Still a chance here for Burlingame. Here's a cross from Rosic to the back post. Hyman is there. What a save. A fine claim by the goalkeeper. And that's going to do it on an entertaining victory for Aragon, who take a 3-2 victory here on the road, courtesy of a brace from Nick Delmonico with a couple of free kicks, one in each half, and then Johan Brandemark, who finished this one off to make it 3-2, as Burlingame had goals courtesy of Gabe Hyman in the first half and Milan Rosic in the second. It wasn't enough, though, as Aragon take a 3-2 victory here on the road. We'll take a short break, then we'll be back for the junior varsity matchup in just a few moments' time. Once again, the final score, Aragon 3, Burlingame 2, here on the Bay Area Online Sports Network. For Alataha and the crew, we'll be back in a few minutes for the JV matchup between Aragon and Burlingame. More in a moment.